Hi guys, good morning. It is time to talk the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I know you guys are probably sick and tired of hearing about it, but we have some new tea to sip on today, so I figured I would just go ahead and get it out the way. We got to talk about the hate that Kyle and Mauricio are receiving over this scene, over Garcelle's son. And they're receiving it on their Instagram pages, Portia as well. None of the family members seem to be off limits. So if you guys love Beverly Hills and this video is for you, if not, keep scrolling. Take a second, guys, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, turn those notifications on. You never know what's going to be going on with these ladies. We do coast to coast. Now we have Dubai. Everyone's on different time zones. So you got to turn those notifications on. Okay, guys. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Oh my gosh. I mean, I feel my personal opinion is I'm getting nervous that with all of the talks of racism from these women that they're just going to shut it down like they did Dallas. Okay, do you guys remember when Cameron Westcott came out? Her family, big name in Dallas. Her father-in-law was on the board of directors at the very hospital where Tiffany Moon worked. And when all of this stuff popped off between Cameron and Tiffany Moon, the son-in-law, well, I guess it would be her brother-in-law, was making comments about Tiffany Moon on Instagram and Twitter. It was just not a good situation. And because it was such big named wealthy people in a wealthy family, they just shut it down, canceled the whole Dallas series. So hopefully we won't see that happen with Beverly Hills because it's a moneymaker for Bravo, but we definitely know they're in trouble. So let's talk about what's going on. Kyle has finally addressed the scene of her and Mauricio and PK and Dorit having dinner. And she's also addressed the fact about Erica, saying, get the F out of here to Garcias Son. She wrote 4 pages on her Instagram. A lot of people are commenting and saying it's not an apology. She just basically gave us excuses. She doesn't even apologize to Garcelle's son in the message. It's just doesn't seem very, first of all, she addresses Sutton. She says, yes, she had too much to drink at the party. And she didn't express herself correctly when she was saying that she didn't believe Sutton had the miscarriages, right? She says that she didn't not believe Sutton. She just expressed it wrong because she felt like in the moment Sutton was taking away from Diana having a moment about her most recent miscarriage. She claims that in the morning she woke up and felt so terrible about the night before that she called Sutton immediately and apologized because she considers Sutton one of her very dearest, closest friends, can't you tell? And so she called and apologized right away, and Sutton accepted her apology, and they were able to just move on from the situation. Then she addresses Garcelle's 14-year-old son being told to get the F out of here by Erica. She said it 3 times. Like, she said it 3 times, okay? People are pissed, okay? We already talked about yesterday on my live. If you guys missed it, we had a great live. That's why you got to turn those notifications on. We were discussing the fact that, number one, Oliver, Garcelle's oldest son, lives in Las Vegas and has a baby and I don't want to call her a baby mama because obviously, they're together. They're a family unit, okay? Whatever her title is, wifey, girlfriend, whatever it is, it's the baby's mother and Oliver. They all live together. They are a family unit. And it's disrespectful of Erica to hit on Garcelle's son at this event, okay? Number one, it's very possible that Oliver's girlfriend was there and we just didn't see her, okay? we did see her at like a Thanksgiving dinner, I think at Garcel's house, but she's on his Instagram page and it's clear that he's in a relationship. And if Garcelle knows, or if Erica knew anything about him, she would know that he lives with his baby and the mother, and they live together in Las Vegas. And he also works for Lisa Vanderpump. I did a whole video on this for you guys and explained the connection between Garcelle and Lisa Vanderpump and why Garcelle was at the restaurant opening of Lisa Vanderpump's restaurant in Las Vegas, and it was because her son works for LVP. This is the same son that Erica hit on at Garcelle's birthday party. Now, the 14-year-old son, this seems to be what has gotten fans and viewers the most frustrated and pissed with Kyle. They keep saying, like, would you say that if it was a white child? Mauricio, would you be offended if it was somebody telling your 14-year-old daughter, Portia, to F off? I mean, they have not spared nobody. Portia's Instagram, comment after comment after comment, using the F word, basically saying different ways of saying F you or tell your mom and dad this. Then you go on to Kyle's, same exact thing. Mauricio's, same exact thing, if not worse. People were hitting Mauricio hard. Like, were you just high? Like, why would you think that it was funny? Why would you be glad that Erica told him to get the F out of there? It doesn't even make, it really doesn't even make any sense. That didn't even make any sense. And let's not skip over the fact, though, guys, something very important right here. PK and Dorit are thanking their effing lucky stars that they did not talk shit about Garcelle or Garcel's son or say anything like negative about them, that at least made the footage, right? Because PK and Dorit aren't receiving any backlash for their part. And PK said he thought she deserved, basically, it was a bomb, and she hit on the one son, told the other son to F off. Like, basically, it was a disaster. She was a disaster. She was a train wreck. And he was saying, like, but you know what? Sometimes you got to give people one. Like, you got to let them, sometimes you got to let it slide once in a while. And in a situation with everything Erica, has been gone through, whatever. She's on this medication, she's drinking. And PK is like, just let her have this, just let her have it. She's a freaking train wreck. Her life's a mess. She doesn't have any money. She's being sued for like $20 million. She owes $2.2 million in taxes. She's trying to find a sugar daddy. I mean, things aren't good for Erica. So PK's like, you know what? I've been down and out too. Okay. I've been bankrupt too. Just let her have it. And Dorit says that she was sick to her stomach as soon as she heard Erica say that, but we didn't really see her give Erica any sort of an indication to, like, maybe Dorit should have looked at Erica and been like, why don't you shut the F up, girl? Bye. Like, what are you doing? But instead, she just cowardly didn't really say anything and like giggled, like, don't do that. And then she also even blatantly makes a comment that she felt sick to her stomach as soon as Erica said it, but it wasn't her child. So you know what? It wasn't Jaggy. So people also did go after Dorit a little bit for that. And we saw that on the Instagram as well. Now, here's another really important thing that you guys have to remember. Who just got a Netflix deal for a whole show about their family, buying up Beverly Hills? Does that sound familiar? Does it sound like Kyle and Mauricio's show that they just signed with Netflix for? I'm sure that Netflix does not like seeing this backlash and all this bad press that we're seeing about Kyle and Mauricio and their family. And maybe Kyle's apology has something to do with the Netflix producers and executives being like, this isn't a good look for us, fix it. go out there and fix it right now, Kyle. I don't know what you got to do. Call your publicist, publicist, have her call her people and get it together and fix it. And so Kyle's like, let me write an apology for Instagram. She writes 4 pages of nonsense. Everyone says it's nonsense. Everyone hates the apology. Everyone says the apology is full of excuses. And if you guys didn't see it on Instagram, I will make sure to post it on the community, because I know some of you guys don't do the Instagram or the Twitter, and that's fine, because that's what I'm here for, to tell you guys what's going on anyways. So I will post this to the community as soon as this video uploads. I'm going to cut that for now, and we will be going back to talk about Beverly Hills, because there's still more to unpack, but we're not going to do it in a different video. I am going to be posting about New Jersey and what we're going to be seeing this upcoming season, and it's a great video. You don't want to miss it. It'll be posted after this. All right, guys, have a great day.